Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kenneth and I talk all about plants on this channel. So if you're into that kind of stuff, hit that subscribe button so you can follow me on my plant journey. And as you can read by the title, you can tell that this is a Q&A and a repot with me. Alright plant friends, so welcome back. Today we got a repot and Q&A. First off, I'd like to say thank you so much for your support. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Continue to do what you do. Continue liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. Let other people know what is happening on Kenny's plant feed because this stuff is happening. First off, I'd like to let you know I'm using a couple new products today. So I got this sponge ease off of Amazon. I'll link this below in the description. I am making my own potting mix and this is gonna be interesting. So this is, if I'm not mistaken, this is coco coir, and I'm using this because my previous potting soil from Miracle Grow it just has too many fungus gnats. It's a mess. I'm trying to reverse that effect of fungus gnats in this place. I think it's going pretty good. Bottom watering seems to be doing the trick, and irrigating the soil with peroxide. I think it's going pretty well, but it's a work in progress. All right, so we got sponges, and I also purchased some horticultural charcoal. Lots of benefits for the plants with this. So this is going to be in there to help make it a little more porous, as well as always perlite, Miracle Grow perlite. Got that bag a while ago and it is lasting. So yeah, definitely mixing up my own potting mix. This is going to be new, this is going to be different. So yeah, let's get started. Alrighty, so here we got the sponge ease brick. This needs to be moisturized with the plant, the water. So we're gonna activate this baby and see how this works. I'm gonna open it.
You guys, here we go. We got scissors. This is pretty interesting. Got a piece of tape here.
All right, so this is what this brick looks like. Pretty weird. And I don't know how much water to put. The instructions were probably on that paper. All right, so we're gonna put this water in here. I got water in a gallon because this is rainwater. I collect rainwater when it rains for my plants. If you guys know me, y'all know I swear by rainwater. Okay guys, so after I opened it up, I read the instructions because I totally ripped it off and didn't even read it. It definitely does ask for 9 to 10 cups of water. I am just eyeballing this because if I have any Puerto Ricans following me here on this channel, you will know that us Puerto Ricans will definitely eyeball the heck out of things. We measure with our hearts. That's just how we do. But yeah, here goes nothing. Hopefully this works. Alrighty, so while this soil here gets prepared, it's like taking a while. It's a big brick. I didn't know it would be this much, and honestly, I've made quite the mess here. So if you do purchase this, just be prepared to be messy. And let's just say this is gonna be trial and error. I did read the instructions after I almost tossed them out. It does ask for 9 to 10 cups of water. So if you're a person that does measuring like by cups and whatnot, this sponge, I think it's for two quarts or something like that. 2 gallons, 2 quarts, whatever. So just know you're gonna need 9 to 10 cups of water, and this baby's gonna take a while. So this is what we got. It's still, ooh, geez. It's messy, especially if you're me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to vacuum after this. Anyways, first question at the top of the list is, can plants catch COVID? Is it proven? So no, the answer is no. Plants cannot catch COVID. And that's because their cells are built differently from like animals and humans. So therefore, no. The answer is no. Plants cannot catch COVID. It is proven. There are articles on this. So if you're interested in learning about that, definitely just search it up. It'll come up. And you'll see that plants cannot catch COVID. And that is the reason why. Because their cells are built differently than animals and humans. All right? And let's proceed on here. Question number 2. What have been some highlights for 2020 for myself? And they also said that we're almost done with 2020. And honestly, I couldn't be any more happier that 2020 is coming to an end. However, highlights of 2020 for me, I would say, is I grew closer to family. I definitely spent more time with my wife, quality time. We got to spend a little more time, although we weren't really quarantined per se because we're essential workers. Flip sleeve. Just kidding. We are front of the line workers, so we are in the healthcare field. So we did work throughout the whole quarantine, although I was furloughed for about 2 weeks. But yeah, I would say honestly, like, highlights for 2020 is just seeing how families have grown closer to each other and how much more highly appreciated and loved families are for each other. Like the love that grew within families, mine, and just I love that. That's my highlight for this year. People have really understood that it is family over everything. And I'm sorry if you have lost a loved one during these trying times. I know it's hard, it's sad. We all live, you know, through this, but we're still living. 2020 is almost over. Always look with a positive outlook. The best is yet to come. Yeah, that's it. Just with the best outlook possible. I love the fact that people grew closer to their families and friends. And it's just, that's my highlight. What's your highlight for 2020? What did you, what's a good thing that happened to you this year? Let me know down in the comment section. Question number 3 is, what is my favorite type of soil? So honestly, I'm still quite new to all of this plant stuff. Like honestly, I'm still too fresh to say that I have a favorite soil type. But I would say that it was Miracle-Gro because it was perfectly fine until I started getting so many fungus gnats. And honestly, quite honestly, it could be my fault. I might have overwatered maybe, but my plants didn't have any overwater signs or damage like that I overwatered. And the fungus gnats just started festering in this place. And I live in an apartment, so fungus gnats, it's like they're everywhere. The pot, this that I'm using, this container, I was using it to like increase the humidity under my plant stand there, my plant tray, whatever you want to call it, table there. It was sitting at the bottom, and it was becoming a fungus gnat graveyard. I'll insert an image so you can see what I'm talking about. The fungus gnats just look disgusting, and they were just sitting up in the water and building up. Ooh, I'm making more mess. Yeah, it was bad. So fungus gnats are all up in the soil, but I'm gonna try and see how this works. Hopefully this is my favorite potting soil. I can just make it myself, and bam, Kenny's soil. Kenny's plant feed soil is my favorite soil. Just kidding. Yeah, I can't really speak to that much because I don't know much about soil mixes. I don't know much of what's better. So here I am. It's okay. And then number 4, question number 4. You guys know I can't multitask, so this is nothing new. Who inspires me on my plant journey or just in general? That's a good question. I got some good questions here. Who inspires me on my plant journey? Honestly, anybody that's been anybody that has had plants for longer than me. Just kidding. Honestly, I on YouTube, I would say Plantarina has a big influence just because she's got so many beautiful plants. Crazy Plant Guy, he's awesome. Carmen Whitehead, if I'm not mistaken, I think I'm saying that right. Cat with Good and Planty. These people they just love plants. They take care of their plants. Their plants are doing good. I admire you guys. You guys inspire me. Thank you. Sharina, she's awesome. You know, all these little, you know, plant people, I love them. Not little, because they're pretty big in the community. However, yeah, nonetheless, they do inspire me. But just in general, I don't know. Like, who inspires me? Jesus? My wife inspires me to be nicer, inspires me to be kinder, a better person, because Kenny can sometimes be a little loose in the lips, but I'm working on that. Jesus understands me. He understands my problems. All right, anyways, moving along. We got here question number 5. What is my favorite thing about being a plant dad? Honestly, learning all the differences on the plant characteristics, the beauties of like the plants themselves, like how they grow, how they act to certain things, and just seeing my plants thrive under my care. That's what inspires me to do this. The fact that I can even keep a plant alive is inspiring, right? Like, I just picked this up a couple months ago and here I am. My plants are doing amazing. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that I'd be able to keep plants alive? So yeah, that's my answer to that question. And just seeing how many nice people are in this community. Like, the plant community really is built up of like really nice people, like just awesome people all around. And that's inspiring. That's really just the icing on the cake, right? Like, you get plants and nice people. What? Everybody should like plants. Everybody should take care of plants for a living. Not for a living, as a hobby. If you can do it for a living, hey, good, kudos to you. I'm happy for you. I envy you. And then number 6, question 6. I don't know. I lost count. Anyways, what inspired me to open a YouTube channel? Y'all did. Instagram. Just watching people talk about their plants and like how good they're doing, and that I wanted to talk about my plants. Kenny wants to talk about his plants, my halamans, and how they're doing. I wanted to be that plantito that like just shares about plants and talks about them, and other people just rave about them, and I wanted to talk about my plants. I'm making a mess. Okay, so we're not really doing much repotting. We're just really mixing this up here yet. So I'm gonna stop this right here and we're gonna pick this up as soon as this is done. Alrighty, y'all, so we're back. I finished mixing this up. This is not all of it. I had to divide it because it had so much. So I've got a Ziploc bag with extra soil here. I won't add any of the amendments to it just because I don't know which plants I'm gonna be using this soil for, so it's gonna stay as is. And then when I'm ready to use it, I'll put in what I wanna put in for whichever plant I'm potting up. And it's this, and I also had this container going, so this is all just extra soil. This does have a lot of soil, so that little block yielded all this soil, and I'm honestly in shock. Don't know what I'm gonna do with all of it. Just store it until I need it again, right? And so here we got this. I'm gonna put in some of this horticultural charcoal, and then we'll get to potting some plants up here, man. I'm just babbling away. Y'all probably tired of hearing me go. This is what it looks like in there. Just add a little bit. Never used this before. Seems pretty cool. Roughly about a cup of this organic charcoal. I like this because it has a Ziploc type of effect here, so you can seal it up and use it later. Awesome for storing it and reusing. And then my perlite. Love me some perlite. That should be good. Alrighty, and you'll want to dig in here. Alright, I got this fancy little tool. Well, probably should show you. This is what it's looking like. So we got the perlite, we got the charcoal in this corner here, and then the soil. I'm gonna get my hands in here, so just mix it on up. It's gonna get messy. I should have laid something down on the floor because right now my floor looks crazy. I should have got a bigger container as well. This container isn't cutting it. But yeah, this is what my soil's looking like. Gotta stand up, sorry. How about I show you guys what this is looking like?
Looks pretty good.
All right, friends, so this is what we're working with here. I've got a couple plants I wanted to repot and one that does not fit in the shot here. So this is my Dieffenbachia. I'm gonna repot it because it's got some crazy looking roots and I'm just excited for this as I've been waiting for a while. Honestly, it's not optimal to repot during the winter season, but we're indoors. I think my plants will be fine. None of my plants are acting funny, so, and honestly, look at this thing's just growing. So I'm gonna throw it in soil. They will thrive and they'll be happy. Continuing on as we repot here, always want to make sure you got a right size pot for your plant so that way it can be in the best of shape so it'll thrive. And continuing here, I'm gonna continue with my questions. What inspired, no, I already did that one. So my favorite food, color, or scent. Favorite food, Mexican food. I always tell my wife, if I could be born, excuse me, if I could be born a different ethnicity or background, it'd be Mexican. If I could be born again, I'd be a Mexican. And that's not racial or anything. I just would like to be Mexican. You see, there's not great roots on here, but it'll be okay. So yeah, this is what we're doing today. I'm just gonna put it in there and then we're gonna fill it up with more soil. So yeah, if I could be born again, I'd be Mexican because I just love Mexican food. It's my favorite. I could eat it all the time. I honestly wish I knew how to cook authentic Mexican food. I don't, but it'd be cool to learn. And I'm sorry if you guys are cringing while watching me do this. It's just, there's a method to my madness. This is how I do this, okay? And yes, repotting is messy. You will make a mess. There's no avoiding it. Look at this little guy. He should stay in the water longer. He's not. In you go with the rest of your family. Boom, boom, boom. Sorry, everybody's getting potted up today. No ifs, ands, buts, or whats. Everybody. Oh, maybe we need a if. This has literally no root. Okay, fine, you'll stay in the water. Everyone else goes in. But yeah, Kenny would love to be Mexican because he loves Mexican food. And my favorite color is blue. I love the color blue. I love the color blue. Dun, 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 dun. You want to fill up all the crevices here with as much soil as possible. No gaps, sorry. Gaps are cool on people, not in pots. go. Thrive, my baby, thrive. Repotted. That'll be a happy plant. And then this cute little peperomia. It's a peperomia, I don't know, variegated peperomia. Peperomia roots are very fine. As you can see, very, very minimal. I got this cute little pot. I'm gonna put it in this one. Yep, it's more appropriate for the size. Let's make a nice little hole in here. And my favorite scent, anything, I don't know, I don't know, anything, I guess that smells like a guy, I guess, anything manly scented. I do like not, I want to say girly, just the pretty, I like the pretty smells from Bath and Body Works. Don't prefer them, but they're nice. Like when my wife wears a pretty scent, it's like, oh yeah, that's nice, I like that. Yeah. Scent that I use a lot is Maximum, like cologne wise, Maximum from Aero. It's affordable, smells amazing. And that's that one. And get it for the low. Who doesn't like a steal on colognes? And then here I'm gonna put this these Sable Blue Pothos cuttings. So this massive leaf here is not gonna make it. Obviously, it's like yellowed already, but it has massive roots. You can see here, massive roots. And it's got so much growth coming out here. I'm just gonna snap this off. And I'm gonna just pot this up because this will then grow and thrive. Get out. And then all these little baby leaves. They were smaller, if believe it or not, but they're growing and they're gonna grow lush and big. Just throw this in here like this. No rhyme or reason to it, just throwing them in and throwing soil on there and let this baby do its thing. That's the fun thing about plants. Just let them be fun, let them be them. Maybe I should make it a little more neat. Who cares? It's gonna grow either way. What's one of y'all favorite color? What is your favorite scent? Do y'all like Bath and Body Works? Let me know down in the comment section what your favorite scent is. What's your favorite color? And what's your favorite food? I love Mexican food, man. I could eat Mexican food every day. It's like Chinese food, but better. Anyways, there's those three. Bring it into the shop for you. You got three little bad boys. Oh yeah. And of course, as per usual, when repotting, you will make a mess. If you don't make a mess when you're repotting, you didn't do it right. Do it again. And then last but not least, I got a big boy right here. Woohoo! Y'all gonna see these roots, okay? And this is the reason why we're repotting. Bam. Happy Dieffenbachia. Let me know, I don't even know what kind of Dieffenbachia this is. If y'all can just let me know down in the comment section what Dieffenbachia this is, really. Like, it's growing leaves while in the water. And I'm making a mess everywhere. Look at these roots. I'm putting them all in here together because I don't think I want 3 plants. I think 1 is enough. Wow. Awesome. They look like those green noodles, green spaghettis. Anyways, yeah. My last question though, What's a plant I don't care for? Honestly, not that I don't care for them, but it didn't live. I would love to retry one day. It was a Calathea vittata. It died under my care. Like, I didn't do anything bad. I gave it rainwater because y'all know I love my rainwater. I swear by it. And it just died. High humidity and everything. It had a humidifier to itself. And it still died on me. Yeah. That's a plant I don't know, not that I don't care for. Maybe let's give a better example. That wasn't a good one. Plant that I don't care for. Have to think. A plant that I don't care for. I don't know. A plant does not come to mind. We're gonna just say that Calatheas for now. Everybody seems to struggle with them anyway. So yeah, whatever. Calathea had to go and die on me like I did something to you. All right, so guys, this concludes these repots. I think I did it. This one's gonna stay in water a little longer. See if I get roots on it. Maybe I'll throw it in sphagnum moss. If maybe it'll grow a root in there. I gotta clean this mess up before my wife sees any of it. Honestly, she'll probably freak out. Alrighty, so we're all repotted. I've got my Dieffenbachia in some soil again. Hopefully this time it doesn't start acting up like it did before. I don't know what happened. It just started acting up. Hopefully this time around it stays alive in here. My little Cebu Blue from cuttings that were gifted to me. My little Peperomia. And my Scindapsus pictus. Yeah, Scindapsus pictus. I don't know which variety. It's a Scindapsus pictus, okay? The silver pothos, some people call it. Whatever you want to call it. All right, so an overrated plant tip for me, I would say, is definitely the whole keeping your plants off of your windowsill, because honestly my plants are doing just fine. I don't see any damage to them. They're sitting on the windowsill. It's been pretty cold and I monitor them, I look at them, I check them out, and they're doing just fine. That's what I would say is an overrated plant tip, but I could be wrong. Hey, you let me know what you think is an overrated plant tip. I could be totally misunderstanding the question. That's just me. That's how I'm understanding it. Maybe people really think it's important for the plants to be moved away. I personally haven't seen any damage to my plants. Hopefully, you know, knock on wood, nothing does happen. I pray over my plants all the time. Just kidding. But honestly, I don't think it's necessary. My plants are doing just fine. But if you think it's totally necessary, go for it. If your windows get super cold, however, you know what I mean? Whatever. I don't know. My plants are doing just fine on my windowsill. That's okay. If they start to deteriorate and I have to swallow my words, I will. And I'll let you guys know, but as of right now, no injury, no harm has been done to my plants. They're doing just fine on my windowsill, and that's that. So that is the end of this video. Those were the questions that were submitted to me. If you have yet to follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram at Kenny's Plant Feed. Leave a thumbs up down below if you like this video. I know it was a little choppy, I know it was a little messy, but this is how I go, okay? If I'm not making a mess and I'm not jumping from here to there, then I'm not being me. I'm a mess, all right? In reality, I may seem like I'm all put together and I'm, oh wow, he speaks so nice. I'm a mess, okay? If there's anything else you would like to know about me, questions, leave them down in the comment section. I'll be glad to get back to you. And in the next video, you guys have yourself a lovely Wednesday. I post every Wednesday, every Sunday. If you guys don't like that, let me know down in the comment section. If there's anything else you would like to know about any of these plants, let me know as well. Let me know if I could have done a better repot. Let me know if you think my potting mix is okay enough for these plants. Just talk to me in the comment section. I will leave you guys with this video. Until next time, subscribe to my channel, stay alert, stay on edge. Kenny does a lot on Kenny's Plant Feed. Follow me on Instagram for daily updates about my plants, and that's it. I'm done babbling on. Y'all have a great night. Happy Wednesday. See you next time.